Welcome to our channel Sanskritvayunam. My topic is Ashwayurved. Introduction. Shalihotra was the son of Rishi. He is considered the father of veterinary science. He composed a book named Shalihotra Samhita. He was a resident of Sravasti. This picture is Shalihotra Samhita. The first book written on horse in the history of the world is Shalihotra Samhita, which was written by Shalihotra Rishi long before Mahabharata period. It is said that veterinary science in ancient India was named Shalihotra Shastra. This picture is Mahabharata Kal. Shalihotra being the first book written on horse medicine. The description of Shalihotra Samhita is given in the books written on horse medicine of the world today. The indigenous horse doctor in India has been called Shalihotri since time immemorial. There are 48 types of horses described in the Shalihotra Samhita. The classification of horses in this book has been done according to hair cycle. In these, horses with long mouth and hair, heavy nose, forehead and hooves, red tongue and lips, and small ears and tail are considered best. The length of the mouth has been written as 2 fingers, ears 6 fingers, and tail 2 cubits. The first quality of a horse is said to be speed. According to research, best horse in India: Sanskari, Kathiawadi, Marwadi, Manipuri, Bhutia, Spiti. Even a horse of high race, color, and auspicious time, if it does not have a speed, then it is useless. The names of horses also according to the body parts: Triyant, having 3 testicles; Trikarni, 3 ears; Dvikhurin, 2-hoofed; Hinand, without tusks; Hinand, without testicles; Chakravarti, 1 or 3 claws on the shoulder; Chakravak, with wide feet and eyes, has been given. According to the speed, the horse is named Tushar, Tejas, Dhumketu, and Taras have been mentioned. In this book, 12,000 veins have been described in the horse's body, disease and their treatment, etc. Many subjects are mentioned in the book, which reveals his knowledge and interest. Average age of horses. The average age of the horse has been told as 32 years. In very ancient times in India, there was a great horse doctor named Shalihotra. He gained great transparency in this science, and the book he wrote on this subject in Sanskrit language became famous by his name. That is, the text made by other Mahatmas on Pashvavidya also came to be called Shalihotra. There are 4 types of horse in Sanskrit, for example, Uttam, Madhyam, Adham and Dhamadham. The horses which do not require much effort to teach, they teach in the quickly, and whose nature is also humble. They work according to their master's wish, do not hesitate to walk. Neither retreat. Such Uttam are Uttam with Uttam qualities, and when they are inferior to these qualities, they are progressively known as Adham and Adhamadham. Horse colors. There are 7 types of horse colors written in Sanskrit like white, red, yellow, sarang, kapushi, neel, and krishna. Of these, a white color horse is the best. A true red horse is auspicious for kings. White color is with the help of snow red color. Different colors of horses: some white, black, yellow, brown. It is similar. The yellow color is like turmeric, and it is the color of 60 picture, which have to be done. Kapilvarna Pishan says the one who has a complexion like a milk has a blue color and black color like a jamun fruit. The horse in which yellow signs and its feet are white and the eyes are black, it is called Chakravak. This horse is worthy of kings. The horse whose face is like the rays of the moon, has a face like a berry, has a shape like a jamun fruit, and has a white feet, is called a manik. The horse whose color is white and only one ear is black is called Shamkarna. In ancient times, this horse was used for a Ashwamedh Yagya, whose whole character is white but the feet are black. This Yamadut Shanyak horse is auspicious, having a white feet, tail, chest, face and hair. Being black is called Ashtamangal, whose character cannot be believed by seeing Ram. He says that this horse is not worth keeping. The horse whose tail is white and the mouth is medium, he will get far. If welfare is done, this horse is auspicious. Auspicious signs horse whose mouth is long but subtle. Horses that are equipped with are auspicious. Food. Description of food and drink. The best food item for a horse is dry. It doesn't cause any harm and it is worth giving it all the time. The horse is very happy with it. Milk should be brought to the horse and then dried and fed to the horse. There is not enough space in the stomach of a horse to eat so much grass at one go that it can work for a long time. Therefore, it should be given a little bit of grass after a while. It will be more beneficial. It will not be able to get some stomach disease. Feeding a little carrot every now and then will greatly benefit the horse. But feeding too many carrots is beneficial, due to which there is a fear of a flatulence. To increase the physical strength of the horse, grain should be given twice a day. Chana is the best item for grain or crushed gram for some time. Twice time mouthwash is given. Sometimes a little salt is also mixed with this grain. In ancient times, big lumps of sandal salt were kept at the place where the horses were tied. Those whom the horse used to lick whenever it would lick. Water. Pure water should be given for drinking. Rainy season river, it is not right to give water. Water of such ponds and puddles should not be given, in which the washerman takes clothes or dirty water, pours into them cups. There is a fear of a falling sick. The cook has been giving water 2 or 3 times a day by filling it in a vessel. Walking here and there for a while after drinking water is a very difficult thing. Walk in open ground. One should walk in the open ground for some time, both the times of the day, by being tied up completely in the sad and cold horse's water reaches it. There is a fear of getting cold, so keeping it in a cup for a while is also beneficial. This picture is a walking horse. Bathing method. When a horse spends working hard, then its body sweats and dust gets accumulates in its body, due to which it becomes dirty. Therefore, it is very important to wash off that dust. Therefore, it should be clean with a hoof both the times. Before hoofing, the neck should be pulled a bit by holding the reins. The horse that is a scoundrel. And if you don't want to bar easily, then the bridle should be taut and tied to the tail so that it doesn't turn its face here and there. First of all, clean the horse's neck with hoofs. Then clean the hoofs and limbs. Shaura should also keep cleaning the dust of the hoofs with a brush, because if the hoofs are not brushed, the dust will get filled in the other 2 parts, and if clean with hoofs, then it will be bad. Should be given after this. The body should be wiped with a clean cloth. Like this, it is appropriate to clean the hair of the tail and tail with a comb. This picture is bathing horse. Every year in the months of the 2 times, Kartik and Falgun, the horse's old follicles fall and new ones are replaced by them. So it should not be scratched at that time. The horse should be bathed in a clean river in summer and wiped with a dry cloth. But this work should not be done every day. Parishram by horses. The horse on which the work of riding does not have to be done every day, so by being tied in one place for many days continuously, he becomes ill. The habit of working hard is less and then suddenly one day, if he has to work hard. There is a possibility of heavy loss. The feet swell or start limping. There is a disease in the lungs and sometimes fever also occurs. That's why give hours daily. It is very important to take the work of hard work by taking it to the open field for hours. By working hard every day, the body remains fit and agile. Strength increases every day. By working hard, the soul never stills, nor does it get distraught. It is very necessary to make such hard work with race and hunting horses. Those who have the nature to work hard, they do it easily even when a heavy task comes their way. If the same hard work is used every day, even in an old age, horses keep on doing simple hard work. They don't get tired of hard work. How to ride? As soon as you ride on the horse, you should not drive it very fast. First drive it slowly, then with a speed. But at the time of stopping, you should not stop at the same time, as if you had increased its speed gradually. As you slowly, the country should be reduced and stopped. At the same time, after labor, he should not be taken to the stable and given milk, but after washing the foam of his mouth and the foam near him with clean water. He should walk here and there. When the sweat dries up, take him to the stable and tie him up and rub his body with dry grass and wipe it with a cloth. By doing this his nature, his tiredness goes away. Then tie his tail and put dry grass in front of him. This picture is horse riding. Breeding. Gestation method. Body gives child according to bull. Sometimes at the time of conception a horse of the best caste appeared in front of her. Bring and make him stand. There is a possibility of getting a better child than this it occurs. Baby horse development. Horses are given in 11 months and as soon as it is born, the height from hoof to knee is 3 times the height of that child in its youth. When a child is born, there are no teeth in the front of its mouth, but on both sides of the jaw, 2 peeping teeth come out of which the first. This picture is horse child's tooth and the other is called the second peeping tooth. When the child becomes 7 days old, then give it in each of its births. Piercing teeth are able to come out. The teeth that come out with birth are called alkaline teeth. After 5 weeks, the front, though 2 piercing teeth and 1 peeping tooth come out, and in the 4th month, 2 piercing teeth come out. The color of all these teeth is very white, and there is also a black bit on top of them. When the child is a 12 month old, if it goes then, and in 2 years the 5th tooth came out, a few days back comes. Horse old age. All these teeth fall by the age of 32 years, and this is the ultimate period of the horse's life. Praman, diameters of body parts. Horse's mouth length 27 fingers, ear 6 fingers, tail at 4 angul. Kankha 47 angul, pot 24 angul, and a Kati Pradesh is a 27 angul 34. 1 cubite is a long, and the anus is a 4 finger. The anus is 24 fingers. The ninth is a 60 finger, and the middle part of the chamber is a 40 fingers. Similarly, it is written in a Persian text that the neck of a horse is 40 anguls, its tail is 160 anguls, its height is 100 anguls. According to this, the horses which are more or less than these are considered to be good. Raksha Vidhi, protect of horse. In the rainy season, applying warm water, applying bitter oil, tying it in a vacuum, leaving it in between for a day, and giving salt at least 4 times is a beneficial factor due to which the heat of the mouth goes away. Due to rain water falling on top, the horse becomes less sharp and its mouth disease also arise. When it is a rainy season, drinking causes many more disease and weakness. So it is appropriate to protect the animal during the rainy season. Symptoms of disease like a Vata, Pitta and Kapha are in human body. Disease arise due to vitiation of the dosas. They are the ones that cause a horse disease due to these three dosas. According to this dose, the horses of these three natures are Vadi, Balgami and Safravi. Characteristics of Vat Prakriti horse. A horse with the nature of a plaintiff has a dryness in its body. It does not remain moist and eats a fodder heartily. Doesn't like to eat well. He has a desire to eat bitter things. He jumps in boiling water and the colors and veins are visible on the body. Kapha Prakriti characteristics of Kapha Prakriti horses. Hairs are soft, smooth and soft, very fast to walk, and they are clever but it lacks fodder grains. Pitta Prakriti character. Symptoms of Pitta Prakriti horses. Pitta Prakriti horses are very bright, powerful, quick to walk, agile like lightning, and eat fodder and grain with pleasure. It is the best among horses, falls sick less and has more fat in the body. Pulse test. The sign of the sick horses are also known by the speed of blood. The pulse of the horse is often seen in the lower jaw. This nadi meets at the place where the lower post or the lower one from the canals, and there it is not visible like a thick light. Gives its speed in a healthy condition 10 times in a minute. If it is more or less than this, the difference in its health is understood. This picture is pulse test. Sutra Pariksha. If the complexion of the dead is white, then it is cold. If it is yellow, then it is thick. Then the excess red, then it is known as to be excessive heat. Netra Pariksha. Seeing the color of the eye can also test for the disease of the horse. Lift the eyelid of the horse's eye with your finger. If its color is pink, then it should be considered healthy. If it is white in excess, then it should be considered to be due to excessive heat. Even if there is a blackness in the hair, there is no chance of becoming a horse lice. Horse eye examination. Mala Pariksha. If the horse has thin stool and there was a foul smell, if it occurs, then the animal should be considered as an indigestion, and if the diarrhea continues even after taking remedies, then it is considered as a diarrheal disease. Horse stool examination. Abhar.